All right, ladies and gents. So, welcome in. We are so fired up and excited. Well, I know I am, especially because you have clicked to watch this video. And I'm telling you, if you grab your pen, grab your paper, promise yourself to stay until the very end, you're definitely going to thank yourself later. In this travel business webinar, I'm going to break down how the travel agent business works, what's all included, how much it costs to get started. I'm going to share some real stories from some real people on our team. And guess what? By the end of this presentation, you will decide if this is the right business for you. It's not travel. Don't overthink it, you guys. I'm not a traditional presenter either. I like to present more so in a conversation. And guess what, y'all? It is November and I am celebrating my 10-year anniversary with my business all month long. So strap up and get ready. Put your seatbelts on and let's get on the road with this. Now, I like to ask this question. I want to ask this up front because it is very important that you are watching this with your entrepreneur hats on. So, do you have an entrepreneur mindset? Are you the type of person that is looking to be your own boss? You are willing to build your own business, create your own schedule, be disciplined and consistent so that you can see success. If that is you, you are definitely in the right place. Now, to add something better in that, are you the person that also loves to travel, loves booking travel, loves talking about travel, and would love to generate income in the travel industry as an entrepreneur? Well, guess what? You are definitely in the right place. And so, what I want to do first is introduce myself. I am LaVonda Thornton Bush, also known as the Travel Queen. And as I stated, I am celebrating my 10-year business anniversary all month long. Well, guess what, y'all? I actually got started in the industry back in 2014. This is when I was first introduced to the concept of getting paid in the travel industry without going to school and by being a true accredited travel agent. So, when I was introduced to this business back in 2015, I transitioned from the host agency that I was once with to be here. And as you can see, 10 years later, absolutely no regrets. So I am what you call a four-star director. You're going to learn more about that later in the presentation. Y'all, I have over 3,100 active agents that's in my organization right now. Now, you're talking about somebody who started in this industry and in this business as an introvert with literally thousands of people on my team. So I tell people all the time, if I can do it, you definitely can do it. I also have the $250,000 ruby ring. That means at a minimum, my husband and I bring in over $250,000 every single year thanks to this business. And I'm a part of the Century Club. This is less than 1% of the company. Guys, this is when you have personally sponsored 100 people. I've sponsored thousands of people. I'm the number one recruiter in the company. So I do think it's important for me to share some of my accomplishments here so you know that you are hearing from someone that didn't just kind of do it, y'all, but I have so many more goals. This business has allowed for me to help my husband retire from his government jobs 8 years early. In fact, in January 2026, we're celebrating 3 years of him being retired. When I was starting here, November 3rd, 2015, excuse me, I was working full time in the oil and gas industry. Actually, it was my dream job, y'all. I was earning six figures. I was working remotely. I was also traveling the world, doing what I once loved to do. But any of you can relate to your dream job turning into a nightmare, meaning the more you work, the more they want you to work. I realized that I was spending more time with my boss than I was able to spend with my babies. And so in March of 2016, it was March 31st to be exact, that six-figure job fired me. They told me I did nothing wrong. The company was going a different direction, and that caused my job to be eliminated. Can you believe that, y'all? That was not a sad day for me, though. I remember calling my husband super excited. He was still working. They fired me before lunch on my corporate job. And so I called him, and for the first time of being laid off, I was actually excited. And what was most exciting is that on that day, this business that I'm sharing with you actually paid me twice. How many people can literally say the day they were fired, they got paid twice? So I then shared with my husband my dream of not going back to corporate America, not updating my resume, and being able to be home full time with my kids, who at the time were 2 years old, 3 years old, and my oldest son had just turned 17. Actually, the baby boy had just turned 4, my baby girl was turning 3. And so I decided that I wasn't going back to corporate. And y'all, I haven't had a job since that day, over 9 years ago. I've been able to homeschool my kids, not miss any of my kids' cheer sports competitions and football games, basketball games, track meets, and really be there. And as y'all can see in that picture, my oldest son got married last year and his mom playing a destination wedding. So, again, if you are entrepreneurial, you're looking for an opportunity to earn some additional income doing what you love to do, you are in the right place. So now I want you to grab your pen and paper, make sure you're taking some notes so you can really make an educated decision at the end of this if this is the right business for you. First, before I even get started, I want you to know that absolutely everything that you're going to learn about is thanks to Planet Marketing, you guys. We love to say, welcome to the best place on the planet. So, here when we open up, we talk about freedom. Write in your notes freedom. And what does freedom mean for you? Some people desire financial freedom. In fact, most people need it. Most people are just one check away from a devastating situation in their lives. If they had just one extra income stream in their household, it wouldn't matter if the car broke down. It wouldn't matter if they lost their job. It wouldn't matter what happens because their bills are paid. One of my first goals in this business was to put all of our residual bills on auto pay thanks to our residual income. And we've been able to do that for years. More importantly, doing what you want to do when you want to do and not having to wait until you have the money to do it. Trust me, I've been there, done that. I will never go back to that life, right? Then you talk about personal freedom. When I first lost my job, I realized how much of my freedom my job took away, right? I had to ask for PTO time. I had to prove my sick time with doctor's notes. And being a full time entrepreneur, I get a chance to travel whenever I want. It doesn't matter if it's a true holiday or not. Time freedom in this business actually took a turn for me and meant just something a little bit sweeter. Last year, May 16th, 2024, my father passed away. But thanks to being my own boss and thanks to this business, I was able to be at that hospital holding his hand as he slipped away into heaven. So it was one of the best moments of my life. So when you think about time freedom, it's like, wow, you want to do what you want when you want with the people that you love. And guess what, y'all? Unapologetically. I know that some people have suffered things where they have to first explain to their boss why they have to get to where they need to be to wait for approvals and then make a move. Well, not over here. We take it even further. We say, how about you design your ideal life? People who complain about their lives are only complaining because they haven't figured out how to make it better. Well, we're showing you here three amazing ways of earning more income without getting an extra job, how you can travel more without breaking the bank simply because travel is your business, and how you can truly start to experience more. Could you imagine that if you had more time and more money, that you would do more things in your life? Well, here, when you think about entrepreneurship, which is why I wanted to make sure you have an entrepreneur mindset, you get a chance to build a strong network. Y'all know that millionaires and billionaires simply come together and collaborate with other successful people. Well, on the opposite side of that, poor and middle class fight over scraps. They think there's not enough for everybody to win, while the wealthy people understand the power of abundance. So here you get a chance to build a strong network. And if you're like me and you're already online and on social media, you already have a network. We're now going to show you how to monetize it. This is where you get a chance to embrace and empower not just yourself, but others. I love the fact that we have personal development tools. Y'all, I've read so many books and attended so many awesome conferences that have taken me, my mindset, and my business to another level. Now, a lot of times when people see this, they'll ask, well, how much money can I earn? Y'all write in your notes unlimited income. The real question is, how much money do you want to earn? Remember, this is a business and not a job. Now, the awesome part about this and how I was able to be there for my dad, I was able to be there as a homeschooling mom and a sports mom and always be present in the fact that our business is online. Y'all, we don't have inventory. We don't have to worry about shipping. We don't have quotas. I often get super excited thinking about how the hotels manage themselves, how the airlines manage themselves, and the cruise lines, right? But the fact that you're working your business online, you get a chance to work from anywhere and anytime. And I'm even teaching our team the power of AI tools, automation, and truly social media marketing. So you don't even have to rely solely on your friends and family to be successful. You also get a chance to become a travel professional. What does that mean, guys? You're going to find out in just a moment what that really looks like to earn travel commission. You're going to learn the secrets of a travel professional, things that I cannot talk about publicly, but thankfully, we get a chance to give you a little sneak peek with that here in this presentation. So, who are we, guys? We are Planet Marketing. And thanks to our founder and visionary, our CEO, Mr. Donald Bradley, who started out with this vision back in 2015, who says, hey, I want to create an online business where average people like you and I can earn above average income. Y'all, that's a game changer. Mr. Bradley often tells his story of where he had humble beginnings. You're talking about a gentleman who served our country in the Air Force. He's married, he have 4 children, and now he has been able to create 8 documented millionaires. But it started out as a dream. I remember hearing Mr. Bradley say when he first launched his business, he launched it as Project Freedom. He says, guys, one day you're going to earn more income than you've ever earned. And I definitely have. He also made the statement that we're going to go from living ordinary lives to extraordinary lives. And thanks to Planet Marketing, we've changed our zip codes, license plates, and we have truly experienced things that if we would have just kept living the way we were living with our jobs, that would not be so. So 10 years later, as a company, guys, we have helped over 140,000 people start their travel agent businesses. We're in over 20 countries with more countries on the way. Mr. Bradley put together a solid leadership team as well. Mr. Andy Cawthon, he's our president. And when he started with us day one, 10 years ago, he already had billions of dollars in his portfolio where he's helped other businesses to succeed. He and Mr. Bradley, their relationship began far before Planet Marketing, as well as Leanne Treckler, who's our COO. And I don't know about y'all, but I love stability. I love long lasting relationships. Leanne has also been here since day one. She manages our support team, guys. In the 10 years I've been with the company, I've been paid every single week on time, never late. And even when there's a holiday that's in the midst, guess what, y'all? They pay us early. So I love that. But take a look at the commissions paid today. Over $338 million paid to our field of Planet Marketing reps. So, as a Planet Marketing rep, your sole responsibility is to do exactly what I'm doing right now. And that's sharing the business with others, helping other people start their own travel agent business. Let me introduce you to our travel agency. Our host travel agency is IntelliTravel. So, who do we market? The host travel agent business, IntelliTravel. There's an exclusive partnership with Planet Marketing. The only way that you can become an IntelliTravel agent is through a Planet Marketing rep like myself, right? Now, the way you can remember how this is set up is as IntelliTravel agents, we sell travel. As Planet Marketing reps, we sell the travel agent business. Now, this gentleman you see picture here is James Farrar. He's IntelliTravel CEO, guys. IntelliTravel has been around since the early 90s. All right. So they're actually getting closer to their 40-year birthday. And get this, y'all. James Farrar has been with the company since day one. Again, stability, longevity. Mr. Farrar sits on the board of CLIA. That's the Cruise Line International Association, guys, as a member. That means he helps makes decisions in the travel agent industry. All right. We're also an accredited business with the Better Business Bureau. So now there are so many different ways that you can become a travel agent, right? You can go to school, you can spend months and even thousands of dollars. There are some colleges that still offer travel agent uh, accreditations and certifications, even diplomas, right? It's like, what? You don't have to do that anymore, guys. When you partner with IntelliTravel, and if you decide at the end of this presentation, you're getting started, guess what? You're getting all of your accreditations and certifications. You're getting your CLIA, that's the Cruise Line International Association. You're getting your ARC, your Airline Reporting Corporation. That means you have access to the entire industry of travel to start getting paid, to start training, and to start experiencing travel as a professional, which I'm going to show you that too. All right. But we were the originators of the home based travel agent business. What does that mean? IntelliTravel was the very first host agency that didn't require you to go to school to be a travel agent. Where all you had to do was partner with the host agency, and you're now a travel agent on the money making side of travel, guys. Now, to date, through our partnership, 10-year partnership, there have been over $5.5 billion sold in travel. So, of course, we're getting industry awards and recognition. We couldn't put them all on this slide, but a few that we'd like to highlight. It's how we get the award every year from Norwegian Cruise Lines, which I'm sure you heard of, Carnival Cruise Lines, and the Magellan Awards. That's the big one, y'all. You can Google it, you can ask ChatGPT, but Magellan is like the Grammys or the Oscars of travel, and it is a big deal. All right. So now, when I say don't overthink travel, I want you guys to understand that I'm presenting this to you as a business coach. But y'all understand that before I became a travel business owner, y'all, I was booking travel. I had no idea that commissions are already built inside of your travel bookings. So think about your favorite websites that you already go to book your hotels and resorts and cruises and airlines. You're doing the work and they're getting paid. And the funny thing is, they make it so easy so that you're confident enough to do it. Well, get this, you guys. Here, you get a chance to enjoy the infinite possibilities as a travel agent. We're going to now show you the commission as a travel professional, and you will earn 70 to 80% of the commission. So you're splitting the commissions that's already built inside of those bookings with our host agency. And some people say, well, why can't I just get 100%? Well, because you're now partnered with the credentials of IntelliTravel, right? Your partner, they already have all of the relationships built for nearly 40 years, right? They already have the contracts in place. So you can get started today and immediately start booking travel and earning these commissions. We're paid every single week travel after it's completed. All right. So let's say you plan a group of four to an adults only all inclusive resort in Jamaica. Okay. And that particular trip paid a $1,000 commission. But that all inclusive resort is going to pay IntelliTravel, and IntelliTravel will see that you were the travel agent who actually booked that trip. And out of that $1,000, you will earn $700. But here's the deal, as soon as you've earned $5,000 in travel commission within 12 months, you're now earning 80% of the commission. All right. So now that means in that example, you will earn $800. So this is a full-fledged work from anywhere agency, not just from home. I can't wait for them to update this slide. And I'll be honest with you, most of the people on my team don't even have computers. Okay. They're running their business 100% from their cell phones, from their tablets. All right. And if you do have a computer, hey, there's just more access. But to be on the go, knowing that you have your own state of the art booking portal, you're going to run into some people that say, I book my own travel. Say, good. Instead of using those other .coms, use my.com. And whoever booked travel on your website, you earn the commission. We're partnered with every major supplier worldwide. How many of you know that most of your clients already have a favorite airline, a favorite hotel chain, a resort chain, a cruise line? People already are traveling every single year to certain destinations. So the good thing is that we don't have to convince our clients, and we don't have to guess or wonder if we can offer them what they want. Isn't that a good thing, right? We also have our payment gateway. This is where you as a travel agent can set up payment plans. You have the power to negotiate rates. You'll get secret travel agent only promo codes to help clients. And we have customer management software. So if you start to log in your client's information, y'all, we also have AI too. Okay. They'll help you build itineraries. I'm loving this. But anyway, if you have clients, you want to start promoting for them to plan their honeymoon, their anniversary, their birthday trips, right? Thanks to our customer management software. There's a lot of cool, awesome things that you'll get that's already built inside of your business so you don't have to do it yourself. But now I want you guys to think about travel. Everything is in travel. You'll have access to plan group trips, individual trips, solo trips, right? Group cruises. I want you to think about that. A lot of our top selling agents, that's all they sell are group cruises. People go on group cruises for family reunions, they go for destination weddings, for class reunions, all types of things, guys. Corporate and church retreats. We have business partners that have corporate contracts with businesses and they are booking travel for these businesses, fraternities, sororities. I told y'all I got paid last year for my son's destination wedding, right? And guess what happened after that? Honeymoon, and his mom got paid for that too. And guess what? This year they had their anniversary trip. So I want you guys to think about all of the possibilities you have with being a travel agent. And it's a turnkey business. We're going to make sure you have everything you need to be successful. So you are not in business by yourself. All right. You are in business for yourself, but you'll have customer service and support with IntelliTravel and directly with the suppliers. When I say suppliers, guys, I'm talking about the cruise line, the airlines, the resorts, the hotels, everybody in the travel space. They have their own travel agent websites. So when you log into these websites, you will have complete access to help and support. All right. You have on demand agent training. So this business is set up for busy people. Most people work full time jobs. Most people have other things going on, maybe even running other businesses. So you get a chance to train at your own pace. We do have live training, but everything is always recorded as well and put into your IntelliTravel back office. Sales and marketing materials. This is a big deal because most people think that you have to know how to create videos. Y'all, these hotels and resorts have videos already prepared for you to use on social media, in your email content. They'll even mail you out brochures and pamphlets if you're being a vendor at an event. So, what do you have access to? This is where I tell people to make sure you understand, and you can write this in your notes. This is not a timeshare or a vacation club. Okay. It's not. You are a full blown travel agent. You have access to getting paid from cruises, vacation packages, tours, car rentals, airline tickets, hotel rooms, resorts, travel insurance, sports and entertainment tickets, train tickets, vacation rentals, excursions, activities, and not even listed here. We have access to passports and visas as well. So, literally, everything that's needed in the travel industry, you will have access to it, right? So now put on your entrepreneur hat. It should still be on from earlier. Think about why travel and why now. I love when people tell me, well, I have other businesses. Great, because those other businesses, you have customers already. And I'm pretty sure those customers aren't just buying your t shirt or your candle or your lipstick. You're also traveling. Y'all, travel is a multi-trillion-dollar industry, generating over $10 trillion every year, expected to grow to nearly 15 trillion here very soon. It's the number one research category online. I tell people all the time, even dreamers research travel. People who can't afford to travel right now, they're going to dream about it, think about it, and do the research. Gen X, guys, they're spending $3 trillion annually. They're born between 1965 and 1980. They're like, listen, work life balance, right? And a lot of this generation are becoming the entrepreneurs of the world. Millennials born 1981 to 1996, spending $4 trillion a year. They're raising their families, traveling at the same time. Baby boomers, 1946 to 1964. Most of this generation is retired or getting ready to retire. They're spending over $2.5 trillion a year. They're fueling the growth of the industry. Grandmas are glamas now, right? pawpaws or pops. They are traveling and taking the grandbabies with them, or better yet, traveling and saying hi to the grandkids on FaceTime, right? But Gen Z, that's our newest generation, you guys. They're graduating college, they're starting their families, they're starting their careers, and they're already spending $1.5 trillion a year. We call this the digital generation. They were born in the internet era. They already understand how to have fun and work at the same time. We call them leisure travelers. So, as y'all can see, nobody is left out. Travel is one of the best industries. Every gender, every race, every demographic, some way, somehow is traveling. So, what we teach you is to get paid on what people are already doing, y'all. I tell people here, is where we slow it down. Because most of the time you think about travel, you think vacation. I want y'all to understand people will travel for funerals, for medical treatment, for surgeries, for business, for their education. So, not just traveling for fun. All right. People travel, like for me, for cheer, football, basketball, types of things. So, almost everyone you know is traveling or want to travel. And now I'm going to show you guys how much money you can earn with a few examples. This first example is a frequent business traveler. They're going to go on your.com, your booking portal, and they're going to do their own bookings. They're going to stay at 3-night hotel stay 3 times a month, booked online without you, but you still earn the commission of $151, just like these other websites that get paid when you're booking travel on them. When other people book on your website, you're earning the commission. I've had total strangers, some way, somehow find my link, book their own trips, and I earn a commission for it. Don't worry, I'm gonna show y'all how to brand and market yourselves too. Look at this 5-day golf trip. Let's say that you were the travel agent that they contacted. They told you there's going to be a group of 4 of them. They told you they want to go to Scottsdale, Arizona. They gave you their budget. They even told you the dates. Y'all realize that that's what the clients are going to do. They give you the information. You take that information, go to a travel agent portal. It'll take you less than 30 minutes to book a trip like this and generate a commission of $274. Do you imagine earning this commission even if you didn't like to golf? Yeah, there's golfers out there. 7-day honeymoons. This is my favorite. When I first got started, I was literally on social media looking for everybody saying yes to the dress or sharing their videos of where they were proposed to. Yeah, get in their inbox, congratulate them. Let's say you plan a 7-day all inclusive resort in Cancun with butler service. They said yes to the honeymoon. You booked the trip. They came back happy, and you earn a commission of $561 on average, right? It's amazing. And you're not limited. Remember, I told you that most of our top selling agents sell group cruises? I have a gentleman on my team that booked a group cruise very much like this. Just imagine planning a 5-day family reunion cruise. You sell 20 cabins on this Western Caribbean cruise. Takes you a few days. They tell you all the information and you earn a commission of over $2,200. Is that not amazing? I have a gentleman on my team that sold over 200 cabins on his very first group cruise booking as a travel agent. He put it online, it went viral, and he got paid. Just imagine how much a commission he earned, right? So, in a business like this, guys, you get a chance to have fun learning and earning. I just think about 10 years later, I still wake up excited that I own my own travel business. As a travel professional, you get to educate yourself by experiencing travel from a client perspective on our exclusive IntelliTrips and industry trips. Just a couple weeks after I was fired from my corporate job, I was invited to the Bahamas through a very popular airline. They said, don't worry about anything, just pay the taxes and fees on the trip. Guys, they covered my flight, they covered my 4 days and 3 nights, all inclusive, 4.5-star resort stay. I was able to swim with dolphins. I went to all the concerts. We toured the beer factory. We toured the perfume factory and made our own perfume. I named mine Travel Queen. During this whole trip, we toured different styles of hotels and resorts, different star classes too, because they were making sure we understood that there are different people with different budgets. And we got a chance to meet the managers, take pictures, eat the food, drink the drinks. And guess what? Throughout the trip, all they wanted us to do was hashtag everything's better in the Bahamas. Isn't that amazing? And there was no pressure. So again, it's not like a timeshare vacation club. They just wanted us to see the properties firsthand so that we could promote it more. How many of you could see yourselves doing that? Some days, our uniform was a bikini, it was a swimsuit, it was swim trunks. I love that. You get a chance as a professional to become better educated on travel vendors and industry products. There's an adults only cruise line that several of our agents have been able to experience, and they were doing this for business. So, yes, a lot of our workations look like vacations, but it's truly business. You also have unlimited access to certifications at your own pace. So, let's say that you want to become a destination and wedding specialist, take that certification for free. Learn everything that you need to learn, get the certificate, share it all over social media, and guess what? People are going to start booking travel with you. You have a favorite airline, a favorite hotel, a favorite resort, get the certifications. They're all offered for free so that you can better learn how to sell them. Doesn't that make sense? So, IntelliTravel also have internal checkpoints and certifications. You could become Dreammaker certified, Vacation Builder certified, Travel Genius certified, and we don't have quotas or requirements, so you can do these or not. You're doing fast or slow, 100% up to you. We even have an ambassador program. So far, our team have three ambassadors with two in the making, and I'm super excited to announce them very soon. All right. IntelliTrips. We have Negril, Jamaica. 4 days, 3 nights, all inclusive, adults only, you guys. $499 per person is what our travel agents paid. Now, keep in mind, this was not per person per night. This was for the whole trip. I don't know if you know anything about Negril, Jamaica, but guess what, y'all? It is one of the most expensive parts of Jamaica. Our travel agents were exclusively invited there to have the professional experience. They wanted our IntelliTravel agents to eat the food, drink the drinks, take the pictures, tour all of the room categories, and truly vacation so they can sell it better. And this particular property that they visited was very well focused on wellness travel. So, could you imagine becoming a wellness travel certified agent? Yeah, you should, because wellness travel is on the rise. A lot of people now are talking about soft life, self care. These are more fluent, educated, well traveled professionals who's not necessarily going for the turn up. They're wanting to turn down, enjoy themselves, and refresh. All right. We also have this example of our Intella trip. It's a Punta Cana, Dominican Republic trip, y'all. With our agency and being a travel agent with IntelliTravel, our agents only paid $720 per person for the entire stay. 4 days, 3 nights. This was 5 star. That means butler service was included. And it was all inclusive, y'all. And I stayed at this property. Absolutely amazing. Several restaurants to choose from, several activities and amenities. It was amazing. And with both of these examples, you could have brought somebody along with you, even if they were not a travel agent. All right. My husband has been my plus one on so many trips like this. But could you imagine going on a trip like this? Well, I'll go ahead and tell you that the consumer pricing of this trip is thousands per person, not $720 per person, you guys. Luxury travel advisor certifications were offered to our agents here. They left inspired. I love personally focusing on luxury travel clients because they usually don't care about their budget. They're not super picky and they actually go on the trip. Okay. So there are so many examples of this. We have these types of trips offered throughout the year, and not just with IntelliTravel, but also in the industry of travel as well. Sometimes these suppliers will want you to come out and get a firsthand experience so you could better sell their product. All right. So, as an IntelliTravel agent, people usually choose our host agency. Number one, because it's simple, it's easy to get started, and we have these guarantees. You get the best travel price guarantee. That means you get to meet or beat competitor pricing, apples to apples. And if not, you'll be able to offer your client 110% of the difference on a future trip booked with you. The second guarantee is a no questions asked, 100% money back guarantee. This is very powerful. This money back guarantee is good for all of you. you're busy, you have a lot going on, even if you're brand new to social media, you're brand new to entrepreneurship, 30 days is a long time. Remember, you're getting all of your credentials, all of your access. You can literally play with this business for 30 days. And if for whatever reason it's not for you, cancel and get your money back. The third guarantee is our unique profit guarantee, you guys. That means if you stay in business for 12 months, as you should, because it's a business, it takes time to build your brand. It takes time for people to trust you, right? And it's just really, I mean, if you had a job, you would get that job knowing you're going to be there longer than 30 days. So I always tell people to treat your business like a job. Stay for 12 full months. If you have not earned more or saved more than you've invested, Intello Travel is going to refund you the difference and even allow you to keep your travel business. Now, that is why we are an accredited Better Business Bureau agency. All right. So, real quick, I want to brag about one of my business partners. She's now sold well over $500,000 in travel. I will be updating this slide. But this is Jennifer. She was actually a referral to me from one of my friends. So, your friends will refer business to you, even if they never booked travel with you. They'll respect the fact that you're in the business. So Jennifer says, I am an avid traveler, a mom of four, and a proud Gigi of three. After 23 years of teaching, I decided to try something new and joined the team in 2021. Becoming a travel advisor was one of the best decisions I've ever made. I've always been passionate about exploring new places, and now I love helping others do the same. I look forward to many more years of planning and experiencing wonderful adventures. She's doing it so big, y'all. This year, in her school district, because she booked a lot of travel for the teachers within her district, guys. They asked her to put together a trip to Paris. They gave her a $10,000 budget and they gifted it to the teacher of the year in the entire district. Not only did she put that trip together, but as y'all just learned, she's also going to earn the commission from that trip. So, again, there's so much that you can do with this business. Just put your creativity to work. Now, this is Chanel. She is brand new to the team this year. She literally found me on TikTok, y'all, just a few months ago. I'm so super excited for her. Chanel said that my New Year's resolution was to travel more and start my healing journey. I was a medical assistant, single mom of four, and living paycheck to paycheck. I was ready to get out of survival mode, heal, find a job I was passionate about that allowed me time with my kids and time to practice self care. Who knew becoming a travel agent would give me all that and more? So Chanel just became a Bali expert. Y'all remember those certifications I told you I have unlimited access to? She became a Bali expert. And I love bragging about her because guess what? She's getting paid selling Bali and she hasn't even visited Bali yet. So for some of you who are thinking, well, I got to travel to be successful, that is absolutely not true. All right, you guys. So let's go ahead and step into our Planet Marketing Compensation Plan. So before y'all think, oh no, I don't want to build a team, you don't have to. I don't want to recruit, you don't have to. I'm very honest and transparent about that. I have a lot of people who solely focus on selling travel. In fact, Jennifer just added Planet Marketing to her business this year, 4 years later after being in business, right? And some people that are on my team have never added this side, but it is very important for me to show you everything that is involved so you can make the best decision for you. Now, why the Planet Marketing side of the business made sense to me is number one, I already knew that there were other people out there that were just like me. I never used a travel agent before I became a travel agent, nor did I ever see myself using one, which is why it made sense for me to become one because I was booking travel for other people already, not getting paid. On the other side of that, you guys, I had an experience. So imagine finding somebody or someone finding me actually on Facebook, seeing me promote how I was a travel agent, booking travel. They said, hey, I want you to book a trip for me. I was like, okay, cool. So I booked the trip. Or I didn't book the trip. I put the quote together based on the details that they gave me. again, the days, the destination, the budget, and I put the trip together cheaper than the budget that they gave me. All right. So imagine doing all of that and then crickets. Okay. Now, this lady was bold, y'all. She put the pictures on social media where she went on the exact trip that I gave a budget or that I gave the invoice to. So I was in her inbox and said, "Hey, I see you went on that trip that I booked for you or that I quoted you. What happened? Why didn't you book with me? Was it too expensive? I mean, what happened?" And she's like, "Oh, I just decided to go ahead and book it myself." She took the information I gave her, booked the travel herself. So I did the next best thing. I said, "Well, since you like book and travel, have you thought about becoming a travel agent?" And she was like, "Hey, no, I hadn't thought about that. I would love more information." Got the information to join my team. Y'all had the biggest aha moment. In fact, that's how I became the number one recruiter in our company by simply putting it out there. I found that a lot of people are looking for additional ways of earning income, but they don't want an extra job. People are looking for online businesses, but they want something fun and not hard. And this is definitely that thing. So, with this planet marketing piece of the presentation, I'm about to break down how you can earn income through the power of leverage and residual income. Warren Buffett said it best: never rely on a single source of income. You must invest to create a second source. Remember when I told y'all when I was fired from my corporate six-figure job, March 31st of 2016, I was paid twice on that day. Two of those streams of income came directly from Planet Marketing. Think about what's happening now. People who have been furloughed on my team were still getting paid from their business. They're six-figure earners in the company that were furloughed from the government and yet still receive their business income. So, millionaires and billionaires are already understanding that you have to have more than one stream of income. And with this business alone, I just shared with you one stream of income from IntelliTravel. Now I'm about to share with you seven additional streams that you can earn right here with Planet Marketing. So you can earn the leveraged weekly income. All right. And this is direct sale. All right. Direct sales is based on the work that you do. When you join my team, guess what? You get the business you want, and the company will pay me $50. I want you to think about other people that you know, like I did. The first night that I started my business, I called my four closest friends and I shared with them this business and said, "Hey guys, listen, I just started my own travel business where I am an independent travel agent where I get a chance to make money on travel and have access to the industry as a professional." They were like, "Shoot, sign me up too." Y'all, this is before I booked travel, before I had travel, before I earned any income. So I always tell people, shout out to the people that you know first. Then I went crazy online, sharing it everywhere in Facebook groups, all over Instagram, YouTube. TikTok wasn't even a thing back then. And so right away, I was earning these $50. If four people join you this week by Sunday, you're paid $200 next week. Well, guess what, y'all? It's just in time for the holidays, right? Add that extra income. So we also have a 50% check match on personal referrals. I always remind people that people do know people that you don't know. Even if you are an introvert like myself, right? You know extroverted people that's going to go out and talk to a whole lot of people. Introverts do very well on social media, which is what I love because I get a chance to share content from the comfort of my home, create videos from the comfort of my home, and reach millions and thousands of people all over the internet. So imagine you bringing someone on board like me who's out there, who's not shy, who's sharing this information. Every time they earn $50, you earn $25. If they earn $500 for the week, you're going to earn what? Yeah, $250. They earn $1,000 for the week. You're going to earn what? $500, and it's unlimited. So in this example, let's say that you are this person, you introduced this business to your coworker went home and told her sister about it and her neighbor. They both got started. She earned $100 and you then earn $50 for those two people. Unlimited, guys. All right. Earn additional bonuses as you start to promote. You'll start to build your team. You'll get excited. Your team's getting excited. We're talking about travel, not lotions and potions, not products or none of these other things that are out there. It's travel, right? So now, as you're building your team, the company is going to pay you additional bonuses per person that joins your team, no matter if you brought them in or not. You'll be able to unlock up to 6 levels of $10 team bonuses. I literally know people in the company, and I'm people that's earning hundreds or even thousands of dollars per week just from team bonuses alone. And this is the type of income where you're not just getting paid from the work that you do, right? You're getting paid from helping and empowering other people as well. Now, I like to think of team building recruiting just like corporate recruiting. All right. I'm going to share this example real quick because I know some people just really overthink this. When I was earning 6 figures in the oil and gas industry in corporate America, my best jobs were offered through a corporate recruiter. Are y'all familiar with corporate recruiters? Some of them are in healthcare too, healthcare recruiters. Well, they go out and they look for resumes and they find the ideal candidates and match them up with the companies that they know are looking for these candidates. Well, the corporate recruiters work really hard on our behalf. They really want us to get that $120,000 a year job, $180,000 a year job, because they would earn a 10% commission on your offer letter. So it was just that, right? They're helping candidates get the best job and get the companies to get the best candidates because they are earning a commission. Here, our job as Planet Marketing Reps to help people get their own travel agent business with one of the top host agencies in the world. And Planet Marketing is forever paying you for it. There are no limits in this business. You can recruit as many ITAs and earn those direct sale commissions. That means you have unlimited matches and team bonuses as well. And guys, we get these 3 streams of income every single week. All right. Now, here are some additional ways that we celebrate you and where you can earn some income. So, we're going to celebrate you early in your success. As soon as you have sponsored personally 3 agents, you're a bronze builder. As soon as you have sponsored 6 agents, you are a silver builder. And as soon as you have personally sponsored 9 agents, you're a gold builder and you've unlocked additional income. Now, I became a gold builder in my first 6 days in the business. We've had people to do this within their first 24 hours, you guys. We've had people to do it within the first 30 days or even a year. There's no limit or no rush. You get to do this as fast or as slow as you desire. But just imagine you've personally sponsored 9 agents. That's $9 $50 bills. Now you're also getting a $10 team bonuses. So now you're not just earning $50 per person that you enroll, you're earning $60. Now you're getting a 10% match on your personal agent's travel commission. Remember my business partner? I told you guys his first group cruise, he sold over 200 cabins. He earned his commission, and I got a 10% match on his commission, and I didn't even train him to do it. He got the training directly from the cruise line. So you can get these matches on each and every one of your agents. They're getting trained directly from the host agency, directly from the suppliers, and the companies are saying thank you for bringing them on as an agent. They're giving you a 10% match, and we get these matches every single week in our business, you guys. There's also some people that'll come on board. We have a pastor on our team. He's almost a 2-star director. When he joined, he says, I don't want to book travel. I just want to focus on teaching people how to make money. He calls himself the ambassador of financial increase, guys. Now imagine you earning 10% matches on all of your personal reps residual income. And in this example, as a gold builder, you have 9 people that they will earn 9 residual checks. You're earning a 10% match on their residual income. All right. So let's talk about the residual income in our business. All right. Now, I want y'all to think about residual bills. Residual bills are very disrespectful. I say this all the time. talk about this to my adult son too. They don't care what you have going on in life. They don't care if you're now a widow, if you're sick, if you're laid off, if you're furloughed. You have a bill to pay and they want their money. So I want you guys now to think about how you're paying residual bills. Those companies are earning residual income. You now can set that up for your own household. Each and every time a travel agent joins your organization or land in your matrix, you're earning $4 every single month. They pay a monthly fee. All right. We earn our residual checks on the 10th of every month. So we call this a 3x9 team build matrix. You only need to personally sponsor two agents to unlock the first two levels. That means you can earn up to $48 in residual income. All right. So let's say that you want to earn more income, you personally sponsor more people. You want to earn three levels of residual income? Go ahead and enroll three agents. All right. Now you have up to three levels of residual income that could pay you $156 a month. So these spots in your matrix, as you bring people on, they're going to fill these empty spots. As your sponsor bring people on, they can even land in the empty spots in your matrix, guys. You're going to see in just a moment of what that could look like. We have bronze builders earning six figures, right? We have also here silver builders. You want to earn more residual income? Personally sponsor eight people, right? Up to eight people, unlock up to eight levels. It's over 39,000 in residual income you can earn. Because remember, you're recruiting, other people are recruiting, your team is building with or without you. Most people go gold because they understand if they unlock the entire matrix, it doesn't matter where people land in their matrix, they now have the opportunity to earn up to $118,092 in residual income on a monthly basis. Y'all, game changer. This is absolutely amazing. All right. So we have individuals in our company that their whole six-figure income comes from this residual component alone. Will this happen overnight? Not at all. My residual income is over $13,000 now per month. And I'm so grateful. Why? Because 10 years later, look how much we've grown and we have so much more to grow. All right. So, super excited about that. You can earn as much or as little as you want. You can do it as fast or as slow as you want. And it's going to happen over time. Every month since I've been in the company for over 10 years now, guess what? My monthly residual income check rose. Why? Because the team continue to grow. So keep that in mind, y'all. We also have our Planet Marketing Directors Program. This is the company's way of saying thank you so much for going out and helping other people start their own travel business. All right. So this is like if we were in corporate America, this would be a profit sharing pool, so to speak. The company says we're successful, so we're going to share our success with you. But you're the company successful because you're helping. As a one-star director, Mr. Bradley put this in place, and this is amazing because as a one-star director, you have a team of 100 agents. You can literally go out, help 10 people join, help those 10 get 10, and you are a one-star director, you guys. You're now starting your month off with a $500 bonus, and you're unlocking up to $20 in team bonuses. Now, all one-star directors are guaranteed to earn a minimum of $1,000 from all the sources of income. And if you fall short of that, the company is going to give you a check for the difference. Most of our one-star directors still work full-time jobs. So imagine your job check and you earning an extra minimum $1,000 a month. $12,000 a year. What would life start to look like for you and your family? Right now, if you can imagine, if you're a one star, you're going to recruit some people that also want to be a one star. You're going to keep growing. And guess what? You'll become a two-star organization where you have a balanced team of 300 agents. You now are receiving that $1,000 monthly bonus. That's a $30 team bonus. So you're earning $80 every single time someone joins you personally, and you have $30 in team bonuses floating throughout your organization. 3-star director. That's when your team grow from 300 to 500. We've seen people go from 2-star to 3-star in a matter of a month. Why? Because people are fired up about this business, y'all. With 500 agents, you now start your month off with a $2,000 bonus. This is where we start to see some people earning six figures, as well as some people start to quit their jobs. All right. $40 in team bonuses now floating through your organization. Right now, as of this recording, we are a 4-star organization. I told y'all we have over 3,100 agents on our team. So we are fastly approaching that 5-star. But 4-star is when you have hit that minimum 1,500 agents. You're now starting your month off with a $5,000 bonus and you're earning those $50 in team bonuses, guys. When we become a 5-star and when you become a 5-star and your team grows to 4,000 active agents, whew, your monthly bonus now is $10,000 a month. What could you do with that? That's before any other income is paid out, you guys. And you're now earning up to $60 in team bonuses. That means you're earning $110 per person that joins your team. I love that. We also have 6 stars in our company. Y'all, that's 10,000 agents minimum on their teams, and they're bringing in $16,000 a monthly income as a bonus. That's perfect, powerful. We don't yet have 7, 8, 9, or 10-star directors, but as you can see, you can earn up to $250,000 in monthly bonuses. We're 10 years in. I wonder where we would be 10 years from now, right? So I love that. And set your goals. Again, some people don't even participate in building a team, and that's fine, but I'm going to show you guys all the income that you can earn. Now, here's a snapshot of our team of directors, guys. Here we have several directors. These are directly Team Relentless. Of course, that's what I call my team. So when you join, you will be a part of Team Relentless as well. Here's a shout out to our 3 IntelliTravel ambassadors, with Miss Gwen being a master ambassador who's getting ready to turn 70 this a month. So when I say if you put your mind to it, you can do it. Absolutely no limitations on the success that you can have right here in our business. All right. So we have our presidential ring and Rolex watch program. 3-star director Kyra Harris. She found me on social media, you guys. She is our sapphire ring wearer, my very first six-figure earner. I'm super fired up because I know there will be others coming behind her. But could you imagine earning a minimum of $8,333 per month? 200,000 a year. She just got her sapphire ring, you guys. She never even earned six figures in her corporate job, but being her own boss, she pays herself this income. Powerful. Then you have my husband and I. We are 4-star directors sporting a ruby ring. We earn a minimum of $20,833 every single month. It's a minimum of $250,000. Even if that job that fired me 9 years ago kept me on payroll, I would still not earn this type of money or income working for them. Now, as y'all can imagine, these incomes are not average, right? That's above average people doing above average work to get above average pay. We have diamond ring wearers in our company. That's our next ring to get. So when you're earning a minimum of $41,666 per month, that's $500,000 a year for this business. I never even thought about earning that type of income, already knowing that no matter what degree I got, no matter how hard I worked, that in corporate America, I could never earn this type of income. We have 8 documented millionaires. They're all wearing a double diamond ring, signifying a minimum monthly income of $83,333 per month. It's $1 million a year. In fact, our number one income earner right now is out of the UK. She's a wife, she's a mom, guys, and she's earning over $140,000 a month. I don't know about you, but I love celebrating people who's doing better than me because it is just proof that if they can do it, we can do it too. And when you become a 5-star director, you will definitely get that Rolex watch. All right. So here's some legal stuff for y'all. Because a lot of times people look at this and they're like, this one of those scams. It's one of those schemes. I remember I had a lot of my friends in the very beginning of me joining this business told me that, y'all, this was a pyramid scheme, that it was a scam. I don't know about y'all, but I don't know about any pyramid scheme or scam that report to IRS. Usually those types of schemes and scams run from the government, right? But here we get an income disclosure statement. We get a 1099 every single year. When you earn over $600 for the year, you're getting a 1099. And Planet Marketing, respectfully, is very transparent. The lowest income earned in our company is $0. That's proof. If you do nothing, you earn nothing, guys. We also have our highest earning income last year in 2024, $1.18 million. You do a lot, you earn a lot. Isn't it ironic that the majority of the hours worked are earned by the high earners? So if you really want to pick your goal status to be in the company, I would say go based on the average income. Some of the high incomes, those are not as realistically achievable as average. You want to earn just a few $1,000s a year, go out and become a goal builder, right? Your desire to be a director or one star, the average income is 27,000. The average two-star income is 67,000. The average three-star is 130,000. The average four-star is 244,000. The average five-star is 458,000. And the average six-star director is over $1 million, you guys. That's based on 12 months at that level. So again, go ahead. You could go to planetmarketing.com. You could check out every income disclosure statement since we've been in business. I love it here, you guys. You also get a 1099 with IntelliTravel as well. We didn't mention it then, but you definitely do. Two legitimate businesses. Now, the Planet Marketing Pledge is a game changer. I've not seen this offered in any other business model like this. As a Planet Marketing Director, feel secure in knowing that in the event of your death, the Planet business you built will outlast you. That means your family will still receive your Planet Marketing weekly commission, director pay, director bonuses, and monthly residual income. On a job you die, your check die. In most network marketing or direct sales businesses, you pass away, your check pass away, but not here. Mr. Bradley really put his heart on his sleeve with this one, you guys. He is definitely for the people. He's been a part of organizations and seen where hardworking directors pass away and then their families are left out, but not here. In fact, we've already had directors to pass away and their spouses and their children and grandchildren are still getting paid from this business. But again, it's a turnkey business. Even with Planet Marketing, you're getting the tools, the systems, the support. The companies offer you training, but I offer you training as well as your coach and as your sponsor. You'll be a part of our tools and resources. We do a lot of things online. There are also live events and trainings, as well as convention that you can attend as well. This is another one of my favorite testimonies. This is Christine Hunter. She's been on our team since 2023, and she just became a one-star director this year. She said, I work full time in healthcare and have a family of five. I've always dreamed of showing them the world. I started my travel business to make that possible, and it has. Working this business on a part time basis has completely changed our lives. I've learned how to travel smarter, and now we're taking more trips together. This business has given us memories, flexibilities, opportunities I didn't think were possible before. So, this is her. This is at our last convention as well. You see her there with her trophy. So we love traveling, celebrating each other, guys. You win, we all win together. So how do you get started? This is the fun part. Y'all, it's less than $200 to get this business going. I remember seeing opportunities like this before, and it was thousands of dollars. But remember, I told you that Mr. Bradley wanted the average person to win. So they priced it for the average person. You can get both the Planet Marketing business and your IntelliTravel agency for $199.90. You get to book travel and sell the ITA. You get to leverage the benefits and the perks of two great companies. So that also means you're only paying $60 a month after 30 days because remember, you get the 30-day money back guarantee. So if you don't cancel in 30 days, it's $60 a month, 59.90. I just rounded it up. That's less than $2 a day. Remember, this is a home based business. You can go on irs.gov and search home travel business and look at some of the advantages that you will get just for having a home based travel business. So, if we break down the price, all right, this isn't extra. These two rates are already included in the 199.90. Yo, your Planet Marketing business is only 19.95. No products to purchase. You're selling the IntelliTravel agency business. You're earning all the direct commission. You're enrolling reps. You're earning overrides. You have your own personalized Planet Marketing website, and it's just $20 a month to keep that business active. Your IntelliTravel agent business is just $179.95. All right, one time. You don't pay this every year. You pay it one time. You're getting all of your travel agent credentials up front. You earn commission on travel sales. Your IntelliTravel guarantee best prices, and you get your VIP travel benefits. All right. I love that. You get your very own IntelliTravel website. Remember, the company build it, you just personalize it. And it's only $39.95 a month. That includes your accreditations, your access to training, your access to your back office, and all the tools and resources, as well as your support that you're going to get directly from the suppliers, as well as directly from IntelliTravel. So you add those two monthly fees together, you got $59.90. Try it out. Get started. 30 days. If it's not what you thought, cancel and get 100% of your money back. But if you're ready to get started, I want to encourage you to follow the enrollment instructions. If you have questions, make sure you reply back to the email so you can get your questions answered. And I do want to shout out some of these exclusive offers that we have with our team specifically. First and foremost, you will be able to share this travel agent workshop that I created. This is our on demand automated resource for our organization. You'll have access to our Team Relentless University. I share templates in there, specialized social media training, all types of tools and resources to help you understand how to build your business and scale. We have our 14-day travel booking challenge workbook. Same thing, teaching you how to brand yourself, how to market yourself, how to use our back office to learn how to book travel. Again, our suppliers teach you everything that you need to learn. You get your social media training. I pay for vacation vouchers so that you don't have to. With your business, you'll be able to offer these vouchers to your clients. They're booking a group trip with you. If they are the bride and the groom, you can offer this as a honeymoon gift. I mean, all types of things. We have a Facebook group for our team as well. You can ask questions and collaborate with others inside of our organization. And you get unlimited coaching sessions from me. Unlimited. I never charge you. So you can get on the phone or on Zoom and we can work all things out together, you guys. So make a decision, get started. It's a two-step process. You choose the most popular option and get started for the 199.90. You'll have the links in your email where you can literally sign up for both businesses and the two steps are explained. Or you just want to be a travel agent only, you can do that as well. That's option two. And the direct link of doing that is there. Just make sure that you guys are on Google Chrome and not using Safari because for somewhere, whatever reason, Safari acts weird. So get started. And step two, start sharing travel agent workshop. Just like I did the first night I joined and I signed up my friends. We started making money together. We were learning together. We had our own system and support together. You could do the exact same thing. And you can also start training and promoting travel deals, start selling travel to your clients. All right. So that's it, you guys. Now you can decide. You can continue to book travel for fun and for free. You can continue to work harder and not smarter, or make a living by living and doing what you love. Build a legacy income in the process. And we'll see you on the money making side of travel. Thank y'all so much for tuning in.